Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Am I good enough? I ask everybody to set huge goals because our dreams should be big. We should want amazing things in our life. This is the one life we get. This is our one chance to build the dreams that we have built in our minds. It's kind of like building a house, building your life. You're built the foundation here with the knowledge and inspiration that I'm providing you. And on top of that, you are going to build a beautiful house full of rooms that are filled with your dreams, desires, and the things that are going to make your life worthwhile. But it's a big task. And sometimes you sit back and you say, am I good enough? Am I good enough to get all of this done? Do I have enough time? But am I good enough to do it? And if you ever think that way, well, I'm going to tell you something. You're not alone. Because experiencing feelings such as this and not feeling enough can be immensely challenging and painful. And I totally get it, Whether these feelings come from just periodic circumstances or just the regular setting of goals, or you suffer from some sort of a mental health challenge like depression. These feelings are experiences that many people face, and you are not alone. It's already uncomfortable, when we get into situations where we have to ask ourselves, am I good enough? And feelings of inferiority and worthlessness can lead to challenges in motivation, feeling competent, our overall performance, and not only connecting with ourselves, but with others. And a depressed mood can lead to feelings of powerlessness and also feelings of hopelessness. But you know what? Here's the deal. There is hope. You're not alone. You are not alone. I often hear from people as they share their experiences with me, and they'll say, Doug, I didn't think I was good enough, or I don't currently feel good enough. And whether it's coming from the work that they do, maybe it's coming because they feel they have a specific role in this world or a role in life, and I'll always tell people, it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what you've been told in the past or what somebody's telling you right now. You're not only capable, you're not only have the ability to get things done, but you're worth it. You are 100% worth it. And you know what? Your dreams and goals are at least worth a try. You got to give it a shot, And you can have a deeply seated feeling of not being enough, and that experience can suppress you. It can almost feel as if it's trauma, right? I've been there before. I've totally felt that way. And these feelings do nothing but create additional challenges for us, right? Because thoughts become things. So you see, the beautiful aspect of all this is just being able to see breakthroughs in seeing people overcome these feelings and recognize their worth. And that's the point of this channel. That's what I'm trying to do. I want you to know that you're not only worth it, but you have the ability to accomplish all the dreams and goals that you set before yourself. And not feeling good enough is like looking in a mirror that's clouded, because I believe it does not give us a clear image of what we are seeing or of who we are. When you look in that mirror, it's giving you a false representation of not only what you're capable of, but of who you are today. So how do we uncloud that mirror? I'm going to tell you what, psychological research states that one of the most effective tools we can use is self-affirmations. Self-affirmations are positive statements about yourself that reinforce your positive characteristics, your abilities, your skills, and your values. And this research also suggests that utilizing these affirmations can support you in several other ways as well. It can help you to decrease feelings of powerlessness in your life. It can help you see past the challenges in front of you. It can increase your self-confidence, promote a positive self-image, reconnect you with your core values, and foster positive emotions within you. I want you to remember, when you watch TV or you're out and about, everything that's going on around you that you hear is recorded in your supercomputer. It's recorded up here in your mind. And it impacts you and it affects you. Everything you say to yourself within your mind is recorded in your mind. And you know what? It impacts you in exactly the same way. So I want you to remember, when you hear things around you that are true or not true, they have an impact on you. When you say things to yourself that are true or not true, that impacts you as well. Because thoughts become things. And what's going on here impacts what's going on here. Okay? So if you struggle with the question, am I good enough? I'm going to give you some ways here that you might be able to support yourself, lift yourself up, recognize your own self-worth, and begin to move back down that path towards accomplishment with me as we attain the goals and desires that we're dreaming up for ourselves. And remember that the am I good enough question doesn't define you. When this question surfaces in your mind, remember it's only a question. In other words, your worth does not depend on it, whether you feel it or not, okay? Meet yourself with compassion and kindness. Remember, if you're going to be kind to anybody, be kind to yourself. Self-care is so important, and the things you say and the way you treat yourself will definitively impact you, not only today, but down the road. And try some self-affirmations. I've done a few videos on this channel, and I'll put links to those in the description, where I actually read self-affirmations. You could listen to them, because remember, what we hear impacts what's going on up here, and what's going on up here impacts what we get out here. So I'm going to put a couple of links, and you could get in and listen to those if you'd like, or you could create your own. So think about this. Think about creating your own. This is powerful. This is powerful stuff that has the ability to change your life just like that. Now, a simple activity you can do is writing positive notes to yourself. Now, they may be sticky notes that you can place around or somewhere that you will often see. And we do this in our house. I actually went on Amazon, bought a bunch of positive messages and quotes that came laminated on what about the same size as a regular piece of paper, and we have them all over our house. And what I have them up for is because when my daughters get out of bed in the morning, when they open their door and walk out into the hallway, there's an affirmation on the wall there, and it says, I am worthy of my dreams. And then when they go into the bathroom to get ready for the day, there's an affirmation there that tells them, I am worth it. And as they walk around the house and come down the stairs, they can't help but see these different affirmations that my wife and I have put up on the wall. And what it does is it just reinforces positivity, and it shares with them how wonderful they actually are. What it does is it allows them to remind themselves of the greatness within. And I got to tell you, my kids are wonderful, and they're incredibly great. And I want to do nothing as a father but support their feelings of worth, because it's important to me. I love them. But you know what? I care about you too, and I want you to know that you can do similar things. You can get some pieces of paper and write down some positive affirmations related to your positive characteristics, your strengths, your abilities, your accomplishments, and your values, or something you're working on that you want to reinforce in your mind right now. Maybe you're trying to quit smoking, so you put affirmations on sticky notes or pieces of paper that you put around in places that you'll see regularly that will remind you, I'm quitting smoking. I'm not going to smoke anymore. Or it may be something related to work, or maybe you want to put your goals up around, so you're constantly reminding yourself of your goals. But remember, it's the repetitive nature of positive messages fed into the mind that's going to help you build confidence and help you take action and help you to build the most positive mentality ever. And I want to tell you what, being positive won't let you accomplish anything faster, but what it will do is it will help you accomplish everything faster. than a negative attitude will. It's 100% true. Everything you do with a positive attitude is going to work out much better than if you sit around with a negative attitude. And you notice I said you'll accomplish things with a positive attitude or sit around with a negative attitude, because I don't know many people who go out and try to accomplish their life's goals and dreams feeling negative. They just don't do it. Negativity brings you down. Positivity lifts you up. And I want to tell you something. You are so worth it. Now, if you're really down, and this isn't something that's working for you, you may want to think about reaching out to a therapist. You know, and if you notice that it's just an ongoing struggle for you, remember that you are not alone. Now, know that there are therapists out there who care and can support you on your journey. I'm also going to put a link in the description to a great way that you can find somebody to talk to if that's what you need, okay? Because you want to seek help. And if you have a crisis, I also want to put a link to a prevention hotline. That'll be a link as well as a phone number. Just to get help for those who need it. Because you know what? I care about you, and I want you to self-help yourself in every way you can. But sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes we need the help of others. So we build a team around us, and maybe one of the individuals on your team is a therapist that you can talk to, that can give you recommendations and help you move forward. They're just a member of your team, somebody to help you move forward, just like anybody else you would bring onto your team, okay? And you know what? Sometimes we all need help. And I want you to remember that you are not alone. You know, you have immeasurably more value than your thoughts or your life experiences might be telling you. And when you don't feel good enough, that mirror you're seeing is just clouded. It's not giving you the full picture, but it doesn't have to stay clouded forever. You know what? We can change things for ourselves, and that's the beauty of being a human, is we can make different choices, get different results, and therefore have the life that it is we want to have. If you don't like the way things are going right now, reach out and get some help. If you think you've got this and you just want to try some positive affirmations to help build you up and carry you throughout your day, I'm going to give you some help with that, okay? I'm going to share with you a couple of videos that I've done. If you want to go above and beyond that and get some additional assistance, I'm going to share some links with you as well for that in the description of this video. But first and foremost, what I want to tell you is that I care about you. I believe in you. And I know for a fact, if anybody's worth it, you are. Start telling yourself good things. Cut out all the negative crap. Cut out the negative talk. You know what? Sometimes it just takes us saying good things to ourselves to totally change what's going on up here. It can completely change everything. So be good to yourself. Tell yourself good things. You know what? If anybody's worth it, you are. You are so amazing and so wonderful. There are so many incredible things about you, and I want you to remember you're special. You know why you're special? Because there are 1 billion people on this planet, and not a single one of them ever, no matter how hard they tried, could ever be you. And so those unique gifts and abilities within you are things that only you can share with the world. So see, you are special. You have incredible things to offer, and the world's waiting for you to share those things. I care about you. I believe in you. I'll put the information in the description of this video, as I promised, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Friends, take care. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll keep this train moving forward. I'll share some more information that'll get you thinking, hopefully get you to make some positive changes, and get you to walk with me down this path of accomplishment, achievement, and the building of self-worth. Okay, remember, it's not about the accomplishing the goals. It's about who you become as we work to accomplish those goals. I care about you. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.